1, 2.
Hello.
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 Hello. Hiya. Wow, look at you all. Has everyone got a seat? Nearly. I can't believe not more people have taken us up on the beanbag option. I really thought that was going to be a winner, guys.
Do you know the word that springs to my mind? Cowards.
Cowards, the beanbag cowards, a lot of them. If you're thinking, why have they brought loads of massive beanbags? It's because we want to finish the night with a big old dance. So how do you go from a seating situation to a dance floor very, very quickly? Massive beanbags. That's what we're going to do, and we're encouraging everyone to have beanbag fights, I'm assuming, at some point, kind of a gladiator situation. Anyway, I haven't said who we are yet.
Let's do a little introduction to
The Vandal Factory podcast. Yes, my name's Natalie Quatermass.
I'm Henry Raby.
And together we are
Vandal Factory.
Give us a cheer if you've heard of the Vandal Factory show before. Give us a cheer if you've listened before. Oh, yeah, well done, yes.
The
good.
mild applause
yes,
of a Thursday night
yes.
audience.
Thank you.
Little
thank
trickles.
You.
What I think my favourite thing is when people lie to people on stage.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask
They
if
were
you,
liars,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could tell.
If you listen to the Vandal Factory podcast, can we get a yeah? Have you listened to the Vandal Factory podcast?
Ah, honest folk. Give us a cheer if you've never listened before and you don't know why you're here. 3, 2, 1. Oh, your life's about to get so much better. Thanks for being here. For those that don't know, what are we?
We are an arts and activism podcast, so we talk about those glorious moments where music and poetry and visual art and dance meet and try and talk about changing the world one song or story at a time.
Absolutely. And so we love nothing more than getting a mishmash of beautiful people, creative people, putting gorgeous stuff in the world together. And my goodness, that is what we're going to do tonight. You're in an absolute treat.
Shall I give a rundown of what's to come?
Yes, please.
So first of all, we're going to do this for a bit.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, good.
Excellent. And then we have the incredible Palestinian performance poet, Farah Chamma.
Woo!
Oh, that's what they're excited
that's
for.
What they're here
That's
for.
the big
Who
guns.
Are these fuckers? Get them off! Boo!
And she's going to do a little chat with us and then an amazing set of poetry with a backing band. Who are the backing band, Natalie?
The backing band are DRAAGS! Oh my goodness! Leeds' favourite queer, punk, funky, amazing, noisy gobshites. I love them. And they're here to perform with us.
Little gremlins.
Yes, indeed.
And then they're going to have a little break. Then the beanbags are going away, guys.
Quick fire.
And then we're all going to have a little dance.
Yes, very good, very good. Before we do any of that, two of the things that we love to talk about on our podcast are the fuels that keep artists and activists going. We know we're living in dark, dark, difficult times. Sometimes it's very difficult to get out of bed and keep going. You think, why? Why are we doing this? Well, there's two fuels that keep us going. Our hope for a better world and anger at all the maddening injustice. So we talk about hope and anger a lot to everyone. And we are going to come into the audience and ask you what is giving you hope, what is keeping you angry, particularly today, in this moment, the first thing that comes to your mind. Don't panic. We won't force you to talk to us if you don't make eye contact with us, which is fine. Don't worry about it.
Easy for me.
Yeah.
I've never making eye contact with anybody in my life.
No, that's why you love stage lights.
And I'm not going to start now. Shall I give a little hint to my hope and anger, Natalie?
No, you could ask me what my hope and anger is for the first time in your life, for goodness sake.
Natalie, how's your hope and anger?
My hope and anger is tired. Tired and busy. Very tired, very busy. However, delighted to be here. The thing that is giving me absolute hope at the moment and joy is this amazing community arts and food growing event that I'm pulling together at Chapel FM Arts Centre. Oh, is this a plug? So soon? Yes, it is. On the 25th of July, come up to Seacroft. We're combining all these different community food growing and green spaces, communities coming together, and and we're being as silly and playful and joyful as possible. We're going to cook together. We're going to eat together. It's free. There'll be free food. I'm thinking about making a meal memories corner, stuff like that. Oh, and I've booked Madame Zucchini. Guys, Madame Zucchini didn't get a reaction. Whoa! Whoa, Madame Zucchini. Who do you think she is? Come on. She's bringing vegetable puppets and finishing with a veg disco. I mean, she sounds amazing.
Whatever image you have of Madame Zucchini,
that's exactly who she
it.
is. Yeah. It's vegetable cabaret. It's exactly what Seacroft needs.
Vegeray.
Go on, how's your hope? How's your anger?
I'm really angry.
Yeah?
I'm fucking furious.
What about?
Well, there's this old oak tree, right?
Yeah.
And it's been around for thousands odd years in the heart of Nottingham. It's rooted in the Robin Hood myth, in the legend.
Yeah.
And it's part of our heritage as a nation. And it's dead.
Oh, no.
You know why it's dead? Because it's too fucking hot.
No.
Because of the thing called the climate crisis. Don't know if you've heard of it, folks. So I'm angry because that's happened.
Yeah.
But I'm also angry because there's a lot of, for lack of a better term, racist cunts out there who are parading our streets being knobheads. And I think if you want to, talk about English heritage and history and identity, you should start by saying what an atrocity that this thing that has been growing, that we care about, has been destroyed by global climate crisis, right? Instead of being racist cunts. So that's what's making me angry, is that this lack of realism of what is the real issues facing us.
Sounds like a poem in the making,
Oh,
Henry
it could be a poem in the making.
You should say that's what Henry does. Henry's a poet, and I do stuff like community grown events. All right, come on. Now's my Cilla Black time, where I come into the crowd and go, what's your name, where'd you come from, and what's making you hopeful, and what's keeping you angry? Has anyone got something that springs to mind? Oh, yes, something that springs to mind in the front row. Come on. You don't have to say your name, but it's nice if you do. You don't mind. How's your hope? How's your anger?
Amanda from Bradford says, obviously, what makes me angry is the genocide. Continually. What gives me hope is that there's still so many wonderful people around. People like we've got gathered here.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you. Come on.
Come on, wonderful people.
Thank you. Yes. And we should say we've got Leeds Palestine Solidarity over representing in the corner today as well. Give them a hello, give them a cheer. Thank you very much. Anyone else got some hope, got some anger they can share with us today? Yeah!
There she goes. She's going to the back of the room. Oh, we probably should have planned this a little bit better. But we were busy sound checking the band. Oh, cool. I'm done. Like I say, I'm not making eye contact with anyone.
What gives me hope is hot, steaming transsexualism. And what annoys me is my dad's morals, because he says he's vegan, but he'll eat anything without a backbone. And that's why he loves Keir Starmer.
Oh, shots fired!
Amazing. Let's have one more for good measure. A bit of hope, bit of anger in the crowd. We're getting to know each other. We're sharing and caring. Come on, one more. I know you feel it. You feel it in your toes. Yeah! Thank you so much. Don't sing, Henry.
There she goes across the room. I'll do it as a spoken word. Oh, no, it's there.
So I'll start with anger, because our government is, in the last breaths of Starmer government, is trying to push through a really nasty bill, which will give them powers to essentially prescribe anything they want, and it will make people liable for supporting those organizations and punishable, even if they don't know that that's what's happening. But what's giving me hope is the people who come on the streets every week with PSC, people who protest with Defend Our Juries, and just people who fight for our rights and for Free Palestine.
Wonderful. Free Palestine. Thank you very much. Amazing. Thanks, folks. See, it wasn't that scary, was it? Lovely stuff. Are you going to do a poem?
I'll do a quick poem if that's
All
okay,
right, then.
Natalie.
I'll stay here.
Oh, good. This is a poem about our radical history, our radical past, right? I sometimes think that gets completely erased from the conversation. Like I was saying, we need to know about our heritage, and our heritage is angry, and our heritage is working classes standing up and fighting for their rights. So this is a poem about that. It's also about ghosts. Anybody seen a ghost? Give me a cheer if you've ever seen a ghost. Give us a cheer if you are a ghost.
No way. That's amazing. That got a bigger cheer than us.
Ghosts.
We're in the wrong scene.
We're on the wrong scene. We need to swap to being a paranormal investigative podcast, PPP. So this poem's about York, where I'm from, and it goes exactly like this. York, my hometown, is haunted. Now, I'm not talking about where tour guides don makeup for jump scares, no. I'm talking about where spirits insist on sticking around. With an IPA inside me one evening, I walked into a bar and saw 3 ghosts like Charles Dickens branded spooks swapping stories. Well, who's got the first round? Well, the first ghost barks to the bar. A toast to the Luddites who took up arms to wipe out national debt. And one living punter mutters into his pint, Luddites, well, who the bloody hell are they? And he looks on AI. Hey, says the ghost. The Luddites also took up arms against technology that threatened their livelihoods. So a curse on your pinging apps and a curse on the blue bloods that sent us to die in Waterloo mud. And they all downed their drinks like Caspers on a pub crawl. The second ghost said, aye, that romantic swine Percy Shelley, that crap poet, he lived in York for a time, and if his ghost floated through that wall, I'll give him a piece of my mind. Because I was at Peterloo, right, where we had the ballot and the battle for our rights to vote, and he penned that poem about standing still and letting them hack you down. Well, I'll tell every future protester, always stand your ground. To be made motorway, Orgreave Field or Whitehall wailing against fees and cuts and genocides. They made me a ghost too soon. It was British sabres spilled my blood. The third ghost was young, spoke with an Irish tongue. Outside in the beer garden, fogging up a mist, missing up a fog, saying, I'm glad you lot have got your chocolate factories and these vapes. That's the modern way. But back in my day down in London, we worked in matchstick factories. Beware the Fossey jaw, we'd cry. For every 19 of us that lived, one of us would die. She spoke of unionising, of walkouts, of igniting strikes of her own. And when one bloke in the beer garden said, yeah, but these days it's all health and safety gone mad, she set fire to the twat. And that alighted a beacon that brought in more ghosts from all around. That evening, I supped with the Diggers and the Luddites and the Chartists and the Spenceans from Tolpuddle to Aberdare. Each with a story about masters and gods and laws with chipped jaws. And over the seas, we could hear the sound of whips, hear the sound of statues being erected, brought over by cruel seas and bitter winds. So when that last bell tolled, it didn't toll for these spooks, no. They all upped and went out into the streets of York with booze up to their eyes, screeching like banshees to the skies until they tried to career into a club. And a bouncer said, excuse me, any of you pale folks got any form of ID? Well, I left them there, threatening a haunting. And I went home, went online, and did some angry ranting. And it strikes me like the cold strikes you when you leave a pub at night, that our ancestors could give this fresh crop of masters a decent fight. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Yeah.
Speaking
Yes, you were.
of...
And sometimes it rhymed, I noticed.
Speaking of giving people a challenge in revolution and politics and poetry,
Oh, yeah.
shall we bring out our first guest?
Yeah, you ready for our first guest? Amazing. Please keep that round of applause going for the incredible Farah Chamma. Yay! Oh, do you want to go in the middle?
I don't mind.
It's like a Vandal Factory sandwich.
It's like a little bit of musical chairs.
Hello.
Hello.
مرحبا 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 Leeds.
and the people at the back. Yeah.
There's a dog at the back.
Oh, that's distracting. Oh, no.
No, he's a good one.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm sure. They're all good ones. Oh, Henry, can you do this bit now? I need to go talk to the dog. What kind of dog is it? Ah, great.
Great stuff.
Okay,
What a great gig.
I'm
In
focused.
fact,
I'm
focus,
here. I'm
focus.
present. I'm present. Hello. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, it's
Tama.
so lovely to see you.
Thank you.
How's Henry been on the tour?
Guys,
This is where you get to spill the tea.
Farah, you're on tour. This is the Troubadour tour. Tell us why did you want to name it the Troubadour tour, and also tell us a little bit about bringing it back to your roots as a spoken word performance poet.
right. So, I was in London last summer, with my duo Chameleon, which includes me and a beautiful musician from Brazil. And Henry found us online and said, I want to bring you up north. And we said, yes. So he brought us to York and we had a gig. So we met Henry and his friend Pete. And we stayed in touch. We loved York. It was one of our favorite gigs. We felt like London was more stick up people's asses. Great people, but you know.
Farah's really learning how to work northern
Work the crowd.
audiences.
Yeah, I know.
And there's no better way to impress a northern audience by pissing on London.
Yes. And the Midlands, I'm learning. I keep learning new things. We piss on the Midlands, and then if we're from the West Midlands, we piss on the East Midlands. It's fantastic. I'm learning all these new things. So we came to York, we loved it very much, and we stayed in touch. And I have been mid-production. I study acting in Sharjah, in the Emirates. There's a beautiful acting school there. I can talk about that as well for long. And I was mid-production. I was really in a flow. And I remember going out and with the new love, of course, I was like, wee. So I remember texting Henry and Pete and just saying, I really miss you. That was it. I really miss you. I miss our time in York. And this beautiful dork from York made this whole tour happen. Really, I swear, I don't remember thinking about it. I don't remember planning it. I just think we aligned very nicely. And we have posters there and zines, and you could see that most cities are in the north, except Bristol. So we've been on tour together, doing different gigs in different venues. And I called it the Troubadour Tour because I felt like that was the spirit of it. I'm just going to walk into spaces and be as present as I can be, and not really prepare. And I'm gonna dig up all my texts since the age of 12, when I started writing, and pick the ones I love. So all the way from 12 to 23, which I'm 32. So from 12 to 32, so I have 20 years worth of poems that I handpicked for this tour, and I know most of them by heart. And it's just been, I arrive at the venue and I decide on the spot, or we decide what's the vibe. And it's been beautiful. So it's a celebration of myself and my poetry and this ability to be present, or as present as we can when we are in a space.
Beautiful. And we cannot wait to hear a little bit of it very soon, very soon.
I promise it will happen. They'll stop talking.
And I guess you're halfway through. You said earlier you're halfway through. So do you have a sense, is it all just a whirlwind at the moment? Or do you have a sense of, how are all the different venues? How have they been so far? And are you managing to achieve that? What are you discovering through arriving and being as present as possible on stage?
I expressed it before it happened, like before even traveling. I had my little freak out of, fuck, there are 16 shows. Oh my God, how am I gonna do this? So I had my mini, the thing we do, humans, that thing. But then, as soon as I got into it, I felt like it's already there. It's very difficult to explain, but it really feels like it's so aligned that it's already happening. It's such a strange feeling. I think we all humans, we get glimpses of that feeling when we feel like something is, we say meant to be. I mean, we've watered these terms down and we overuse them, I think. And I hope I don't do that. But it really has been feeling like I am meant to be where I am in the here and now, and it's just been right. So that's why I accept it all as it is, because it's so right. And the complaining part of my brain has been learning to step aside. I hear you, thank you very much, but step aside, left hemisphere. You're not very welcome here. I get you, you've been trying to protect me all these years, but now I feel like your job here is done. And this has been the celebration. This has been the joy, really, of just telling the left hemisphere to shh, حبيبي خلاص يا قلبي بكفي and to be present and to celebrate us and to celebrate all the beautiful people who support Palestine and who support all the beautiful and right causes. And we really know who we are. I think we've come to a time where we really know who we are. And we're usually queer, and we're usually punk, and we're usually angry, but also hopeful. We're usually also spiritual and religious in our own ways, I think. We can be atheist, but we're still spiritual. I think I've been meeting a lot of people on this journey that feel like to fight something this ugly, you kind of need to have hope and faith in something. So you kind of have this meaning, you give this meaning to the world. So I'm very happy to be here, and it's been really beautiful. So the 7 shows so far. The Midlands was weird. We went to,
Come on!
I mean, wait, don't tell her. Don't tell her. But we went to Derby, and it's been fun to take a piss, right? But they did what they can.
Should have gone to Nottingham.
We love you guys. But yeah, it was a weirder crowd. 12 old men in their 70s. Or something like that. I'm exaggerating, but that's the feeling I got. Like, so it was, I still managed in my own way, so I'm happy with that. But every city gave me something, and the venues are very different. The Manchester one was in the street, and I showed off all my football skills. Sorry, that's the Sheffield one. The Manchester one had really hardcore Palestinian supporters who knew all the chants. So I had a lot of sing-alongs and a good rhythm. Derby was the opposite of good rhythm.
Don't fail us, Leeds. There's a high bar, you've got to set it. Because if Farah goes up to Newcastle on Saturday and she's like, I thought Derby was bad, but bloody hell, Leeds.
We're on home turf. We can't let us down. You can't let us down.
Ooh.
You can't let us down.
Ghosts exist.
You can't.
I think I knocked one of
us
these.
down. No, Henry.
I'm not one of DRAAGS' little devices.
I love that, though. It was great.
Um,
So good. I was like, ooh.
Oh, this is good being
This
up
is
here, isn't
great.
it?
More of that, guys.
Before we hear a bit of poetry, Farah, one last question I wanted to ask was about, on this tour I've heard English poetry, I've heard poetry in Arabic, there's been some French, there's been some Portuguese. I wonder if you could just talk about your love of playing with language. Language is a tool that you use so beautifully and wonderfully. And yeah, the reason that you're drawn to that playfulness of words.
I mean, it's similar to my love of knowing what York is and what the Midlands is and what, you know, a Geordie accent is. It's my key to people. So as a poet, I think since I started, especially when I started performing, I realized, wow, you can really connect to people. You can extend something to people by telling them, I see you, we're here together. And so I will speak your language. I will not only speak your language, but I will do puns in your language, and I will make jokes in your language. And I will do the best I can in this craft. And this came to me very naturally. It wasn't a decision. But then when I became aware of it, that, wow, my language centers are great. I have other centers that are not. like directions, and you start seeing, oh wow, I'm really good at that, but not really good at that. So my language centers are working really well, alhamdulillah. And so I started utilizing them. I travel a lot, so I start picking up words, and I'm a writer, so I will incorporate that skill, all in the intention of connecting. So this is where it comes from, I think.
Lovely. Come on, let's.
Yeah, I think without further ado, it's time for you to do your lovely, amazing set. Shall I do you a bit of an intro while Nat takes the chairs away?
Okay. Oh, so the set is starting
Yeah,
now?
is that okay?
Yes.
Bang in. Is that all right with you? All right, cool. Okay.
I thought there was going to be a break.
Nah.
We don't need a break.
We don't need a break.
Here and now. Tamam.
Are you gonna? Yep, great. So, folks, when I say Farah, you say Chamma. Farah, 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 Farah. Make some noise, Wharf Chambers, for the incredible Palestinian performance poet, Farah Chamma.
So, yes, I'm going to be with DRAAGS on stage. For the first time in my life with a punk band. I'm really excited. Okay, how about... Yeah, come on in. DRAAGS, come on. Yalla, 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 yalla. Look at these beautiful people. When I saw them, I'm like, ooh. You know that feeling? Yesterday, I did that to someone. And today, it's been done to me, Someone said, we don't want to be with you on stage. We feel like you're cooler than us. And today, I'm like, oh my God, it's happening to me now. Oh, I want to be dressed in that dress. So cool. All right, I'm going to put my kufiya here. So the way DRAAGS and I are gonna work today is very improvised. We only had a chat before we started. They have an idea of what I do. And I'm very lucky to be with such talented multi-musicians, really. So I want to just hear a round of applause for them. Okay, some pieces will be short and will not need music. Other pieces, I will probably tell them this will go like this and that. So this will be happening as we go. تمام؟ جاهزين؟ مين في عرب؟ في حدا بيحكي عربي؟ Anyone speaks Arabic in the... بس انتي؟ So one person speaks Arabic. Great. Most of my poems, I'm a... بس عربي اليوم. تمام. There will be some Arabic pieces. I have some translations with me. And usually the way this goes is I ask someone from the crowd to come up and perform it with me in English. We might not need to do that today, but it's an option. تمام؟ تمام. جاهزين. Okay, I'm going to start with some short ones that might not need music, just to get myself here. Oh, young person. Hello. How old are you? Oh, can I, maybe some poems I can't do. Yee. Okay, she said it's fine, guys. I'm really getting some, woke shit trouble sometimes during the tour, but I didn't tell Henry about them, but they're happening in my head. I'm like, am I woke enough? I'm not sure. Do I say the right pronoun? بس تمام زي الفل يا جماعة يعني خلص يعني تمام. Okay, some short pieces to start with. These ones make me happy. They're not haikus, but they're just little things. Feng Shui. It seems I needed a finger up my ass to move shit around. Another possible title for this is Fernshitcher. Ode to my non-existent cook and to my breathing vagina and to the glorious asshole which never differentiates between us. This one was called Glorious Asshole. The God I once knew left me kneeling 90 degrees. I was right. It is said that 1 year in cat years equals 15 years in human years. I believe the same mathematics applies to lesbians. خلاص. The short ones are done. Now it's time for the long ones. Yalla. Okay, let's start with Farah, the one you know. My name is Farah, which is the Arabic word for happiness. Or shall I say, happiness. Please do call me Farah. Even if you have some trouble with the H sound. Farah. Like the wind rustling jasmine trees in Homs, like rubble in Haifa, Farah. Guttural, like pain, because in Arabic, even happiness hurts. In Arabic, happiness grazes the throat like huzn, sadness, or hasad, envy. These letters play my vocal cords like an old wooden oud left to rust. These letters slowly burn like Ibn Rushd's writings into dust, and I sit there watching them as they turn into smoke, as they rise into smoke. Shisha smoke, 20th century Orientalism smoke, golden harem smoke, smoke that rises and falls like empires. I sit there watching them submerged in contradiction, and a voice in my head sings. Yalla naish fa'yun al-layl, yalla naish fa'yun al-layl, ونقول للشمس تعالي تعالي. I apologize. This poem is in English. I didn't know you were beautiful. They didn't tell me I could write poetry or sing. They didn't tell me anything. They didn't tell me my tongue did not have to be an 8th century heroic battle. I apologize. This poem is in English. I didn't know you were beautiful. And when I say beautiful, I do not mean Orientalist fantasy. I do not mean Jahiliyyah poetry only read by scholars. I do not mean Al Jazeera News Arabic. this. صرخت بالضاد فصرخ الفؤاد 28 صرخ. صرخت بالضاد فصرخ الفؤاد 28 صرخ. ألف باء تاء ثاء جيم حاء خاء دال ذال راء زاي سين شين صاد طه ظه عين غين فاء قاف كاف لام ميم نون هاء واو اكس واي زد. صرخت بالضاد فصرخ الفؤاد 28 صرخ. فقل للغة اصبري إن ضاق الصدر وما انطلق اللسان فحبي يزداد. وما كلم الله موسى في الوادي إلا حبا. وإني لأضيف راء على الحب فأجعل من الحبر طوفان أبجدي. وإني لأركب طاءك زورقا وأبحر فيه إلى الأبدية. وأرى في عينك عين السلام فانقلب الحرف فرحا. When I say beautiful, I mean this. يلا نعيش في عيون الليل. شكراً. Let's try to tell this small story together. We can do it. I don't need to tell you more. خلاص. We're ready. It's playful. It's about making out with a girl I like. But also about visas. So let's find the right key. What's that key? Let's find it. We jumped from one city to the next one. Like two balloons in the rain. From Beirut to Haifa on a train, just like in the 1930s. We had some watermelon slices by the Dead Sea and kissed our way back to Mesopotamia. All of this in front of the BBC Broadcasting House in London. We moved so fast from one city to the next, holding hands and kissing with our tongues. Do not call us refugees for at least 3 minutes. We are seeking refuge, but then again, who isn't? Right-wing politics has always bored us to tears. And whenever we board the train or board the plane, we think of all the boarders that seem like they could stop the rain from getting a fucking visa. To move so freely in front of the BBC. When bureaucracy is a thick, thick sea that even Moses wouldn't be able to part. Seek asylum, Farah, seek asylum. You made it to London. Seek asylum, Farah. Seek asylum, Farah. Seek asylum, seek asylum. ولك seek asylum حبيبتي يلا. أدمي لجوء. Seek asylum. Asylum عليكم. We are not crazy, but your cuckoo's nest keeps shoving pills down our throats, telling us that we are. We spit them out like Jack Nicholson. Keep trying to break us with your stupid, dirty politics. We will make sure to stay warm with love and kindness. I read The Guardian this morning. So many homeless people in Britain. Habibti, we made it here. And we're so happy. We can make out in the street. So let's jump on every city. On every premature lesbian plan. On every faded fantasy. Let's step on Israel, because it's not a real country. And let's kiss and kiss until they give us a fucking visa. DRAAGS! I thought I was tired today. Look at that. Thank you. It tells us things that are not true. We're not tired, okay? We're not sad. We're good. Trump should be sad. We should be well. Guys, we're the ones who should be well. We're beautiful people. Netanyahu should be miserable and like dreading his life, not us. Why do I love women? I mean, what's that? Stupid dread. That's my dread. Oh. I spent years dreading that. Oh, so weird. I'm just realizing nice things on stage here. Thanks, guy. Who would like to come up here and play with us? Yalla.
Yeah.
Come on, come on, come on. Leeds is winning. We'll find out. Give them a little cheer. Okay. So. Yep, that's yours.
They even smell nice.
Woo. Tamam. This one I've not done on this tour before, but I feel like we're in the right place. This one's called Continuum. And it has speaker A and speaker B. I chose to be B because it has some words that I think I will pronounce better.
Probably.
Just because it's Arabic. So you go A, I go B.
Yeah? Are these the same or are these different?
No, we're gonna do them together.
Okay. Do I start whenever?
Go, whenever you want.
When Mama coughs,
My throat tickles.
the leaves of the curry plant on the balcony.
Where we still sit even though we've moved cities.
Cities.
Remind me of each other to the extent that I forget
Which one is
which Syrian city the street in London looks like.
Latakia?
Al-Ladiyya, where my lover's lips wet themselves.
Exactly like this mist wets our tint in the desert.
6 years later, I will know that my friend's car crash is
A song.
I will listen to at my mother's funeral, where
My birth at approximately 4 p.m.
would fill the room with joy and postpone
My parents' divorce.
until I am 12 years
A
old,
friend will hold me.
when fierce winds scratch my new car.
And I will drive to the mountains.
Wishing I had more courage to confront the Israeli soldiers
Killed
on the beach in Gaza.
Mohammed Ramirez Bakir 11.
عهد عاطف بكر 10. زكريا عهد بكر 10. إسماعيل محمود بكر 9.
Where I often find myself.
Holding an injured seagull on the Corniche,
in Shahira,
in Sharjah, looking for books about Palestine, only to find Crazy Horse,
fighting white American settlers,
living today in the hearts of thousands of bankers,
and weapon manufacturers.
talking to us about a better world.
And I cry for you.
To fill my heart with sunlight,
In Crete,
recalls how blue
yellow can be.
the face of Jeff Buckley drowning in the Mississippi River,
While his father sings songs to the siren,
to our bodies,
which expand like dragonflies,
writing 300 million
poets.
Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! من المية للمية ومن المية للمية فلسطين عربية ومن المية للمية ومن المية للمية Woo! Guys, so I have some zines and posters for sale. Henry will tell you more. I can stick around and sign them. They're little zines with little poems. Please stick around for this beautiful, beautiful band. They might not need me because they've played here more than 20 times. But I'm so happy and grateful to share the stage with such talent. Shukran. And I'd love to have more drinks and dance with everyone. Shukran.
Oh my goodness me. Let's gather round, let's settle down. Now we're open to the beanbag situation. Excellent. Ooh, we're feeling more lounging. Ooh, it's starting to express ourselves. We could do a how's your hope, how's your anger now. Give us a cheer if you're feeling ever so slightly more hopeful after the first half. Hell yeah! Let's give us a cheer if you're feeling nice and connected with that anger that is burning, it's fueling, it's raging. You're ready to just get up out of your chairs, stop lounging, and run out and take over the world. Go 3, 2, 1. When I say take over the world, you know what I mean, don't you? It's not like in a take over the world kind of way, just in a like woohoo, take over the world.
Utopia.
Yeah, you know, that kind of way. Anyway.
Shall we tell them a little story?
Let's tell them a little story. Right, gather round, children. Imagine it's 2025.
The past.
The past. And Henry and me are at a festival. It's lovely, we're having a right nice time. It's a Christian festival, which is unusual. It's very wholesome. We're having a great time.
It's quite a kumbaya, progressive, positive Christian. It's called Greenbelt Festival.
Lots of Palestinian flags, lots of pride flags, lots of discussion groups called Can You Be a Christian Under Capitalism? That sort of thing. Jeremy Corbyn was there. It's exciting. It's unusual. Who was there? Brian Eno was there.
I mean, I can do a big... I mean, Josie Long was there.
Lots of
that's
the
all I
guests
can
of the
remember.
Vandal Factory podcast are there. Yeah. Anyway, so we're having a right nice yomp through some woods and...
We hear a little noise.
Ooh.
Is it the noise of Christians kumbayaing in the distance? No. Is it the sound of twee folk music about earth and nature?
No. No.
Is it the sound of queer punk, hip-hop, progressive, jazz, rock, fusion music wrapped up within an identity of dystopian, world-breaking rock and roll?
Hell yeah, it is! Ah!
And
they were from Leeds!
And we were from Leeds!
No way! It was so fucking good! We walked into the woods and we found DRAAGS and it was the best night of our lives. It was so great. And because Henry's brilliant, as everyone keeps on telling you, when we had a chat with them afterwards, we said, we do this podcast at Leeds and it would be so good to do a podcast with you. Because it's a festival and everyone loves each other. We go, yeah, that'd be great, yeah. And then that shit never happens. Unless you're Henry Raby and you're really good at admin.
And unemployed.
Yeah!
Thanks to the UK economy, I had a lot of time on my hands.
So here we are, 12 months later, and our dreams are coming true. because we're about to welcome to the stage the most amazing
DRAAGS! Drag 'em up!
And Farah, are you going to join us as well? Sure. Excellent. No.
No.
Get to know each other. Come on, we'll get cozy.
No,
I can sit down here.
I'll kneel here.
Bring a beanbag up.
Get the beanbags. Come on. It's not a punk show without a beanbag.
Amazing.
This is beanbag summer.
Thank you so much. This is nice. This is cozy, isn't it? Feels like a sitcom.
This is the crossover episode. So this lovely band DRAAGS or DRAAGS. DRAAGS. I think the first question is maybe everyone just go around and say a little, introduce yourselves and
how did DRAAGS
Yeah, that's what we want.
start?
What's the
Take us
origin
back
story?
Take us back to your woods.
Okay, well, DRAAGS started because Stan moved into the same house as me.
And me.
Whoa!
Like, really randomly. And then, like, I just heard these super weird alien sounds coming from upstairs. And I was like, what the hell is that? Need to go figure out what that is. And I go knock on the door and, like, Stan opens up. All these alien sounds are going on. I'm like, hi, do you want to be friends? And then, yeah, we just started making music together. And then Stan introduced me to Alex. And Ryan was living in this same house as well. And then we started, just making music together. And then it grew into a band. And we got Jack involved recently as well. And we've also got another member called Jacob who lives in the Midlands. Big up, Jacob. Big up, Jacob. That's the formation. Yeah.
Amazing. And one of the things that I love about you, and when we were in the woods in Greenbelt and I heard you for the first time, I thought, I've never heard anything like this, and also I can't imagine you making any other music at all. So it was perfect, because it is exactly you. So how did you go from alien sounds to what we're going to hear tonight?
Do you want to go?
Yeah, well, I mean, that would probably go back to me and Stan have been making music together since we were very little, since we were teenagers. And it's just always been a case of what's the next sound we can make, what's the next interesting way to tickle our ears we can come up with, and who can we get involved with that. These guys just provided there was a new avenue for something that we hadn't really tried before, and just wanted to explore that more.
And the phrase tickle our ears is, I think, exactly what I feel like I've just experienced for the last half hour of the first half, where it's perfect for the Troubadour tour, exactly what you were talking about, Farah, of being present and playful. And that was, I think, one of the reasons why that was such an electrifying experience for everyone in this room. Do you often tickle your ears?
Whenever I get the chance, to be honest. Yeah.
I had no follow-up question. That's what that was. And I promised you I wouldn't put you on the spot.
No, that's okay. It's always been about making whatever's the most fun to make for us, whatever we feel is the most rewarding. So if we get in a room and just start playing and start being daft, we end up with the sound that we were looking for. It took a long time. It's been years, but we've got a sound now that we're really.
Tell us about that long time then. Tell us about the experimentation, working it out, and how did it happen?
Well, how did it happen? I guess. Well, it started out, I think we came together from a love of hip-hop. We were all, I'd say, listening to a lot of hip-hop, a lot of abstract hip-hop. And, I was just writing lyrics. Stan was making beats. Alex made loads of beats. And in terms of, how the sound developed, I think COVID hit. We were all really fucking angry. and it went from being like cozy bedroom hip hop to like something a bit more angry. And Stan got their guitar out, and we got in a room with Alex on the drums, and then it just morphed into being a bit more like live and crazy. Yeah, that's how kind of the initial experimentation happened. And we kind of all just lived in the same house, so we were able to, make music. And
we played live all the time. You said earlier we've played here more than 20 times. I think it's probably more than 50 times over the last 7 years. Playing live a lot helped.
I think I saw some of that alchemy in just the sound check when you just invited Farah on stage and said, okay, let's just have a play. And I wonder if you could just reflect on, like, it is literally, I'm not exaggerating. I mean, you probably even had like 15 minutes. Like, it wasn't even like a rehearsal. It was just, we'll do this, this, and this. I wonder, just as someone that is not a musician, how does that feel when the music comes together and you work it out between you all?
I mean, it's all just getting to know someone's spirit kind of thing. Just knowing how they operate, where their mind's at, what Farah's feeling today, what the experience of the tour has been like leading up to this point. Just something like, I don't know, what you've eaten today or something like that. It all kind of feeds into it, and then it's not so much about, let's play this chord, let's play that chord kind of thing. Just, being able to kind of connect with each other in that way, unspoken.
Yeah, I think it really helped when Farah was saying just about being present and like being in the room with everyone. I think it was just like, okay, like we're on the same level and like we can make something nice. Yeah.
I mean, you collaborate a lot with musicians. You want to talk about just that process of being in a room with artists?
I mean, I can just reflect briefly on what happened. I was out of it in the best way possible. Like, I was going into character and imagining things, and I did the same poems in many different cities, but they happened very differently today, and I felt really held by these guys, like just beautiful holding. Like, just there was a feeling of, I trust, I don't need to think about it now. I felt like they felt the spirit. And I think this is very rare because it's an intuitive way of doing things. And when I saw the sound check before I got up, even, I was like, wow, they're very talented people. Like, they know what they're doing, they love what they're doing, and they look so beautiful and so expressive. And I just felt like I want to be part of that world immediately. I just want to go in with them completely. And they gave me that. Like, they gave me that feeling, and I hope it worked. Like, I feel it worked for me, and from what I got, I feel it worked for the audience as well. And I think it's also the spirit of this whole tour. And again, I will keep bringing it back to how things come together. So even you seeing them in the forest and being like, ooh, that sounds great. Is it Christian? You know? Is it God speaking to us through humans? I think that first instinct is also why we're here. And it's beautiful that you caught that special sound as well. Like, so yeah, it's a right instinct to bring us together. Even though someone from the crowd said, when I saw punk band, I'm like, and it's like, yeah, because even I got recently introduced to punk through you, like properly in the car rides we've been having. He just plays all these songs and starts head bobbing. And I think the spirit of punk, I don't know it very well, but the spirit of punk is to be angry and hopeful. Like, there is that. And if we align in the spirit, I think the work just happens. And you've made me listen to like folky punk even. Like, punk is a wider genre. So one of the things in this tour is to also broaden my idea of what punk is.
I will be doing a TED Talk later if anybody's interested. So in terms of DRAAGS, this chapter, though, is coming to an end. This is your penultimate show. Yes. It's got a bit of panto.
That? Why?
It's a crying shame.
But I wondered if any of you would like to reflect on some of the wonderful things, the fantastic shows, or any of the connections you've made over the many years of DRAAGS, and some of the highlights. And I wonder in the back of my head about, you said joked we've played here like 20 times, but what it means to be a Leeds band, because I think there is something very special about music coming out of this city.
Yeah, for real. I feel like Wharf Chambers has been such a home for us and for the DIY scene, but not just for like punk and like bands, but also for queer culture and like drag and cabaret nights. Like all of it has like not only influenced our music, but all of us as like people, especially me, and like helped me realize things about myself, not only my music that I didn't know before I came to this city. So super grateful for that. And yeah, just like coming to the city and like realizing like the history of punk music in Leeds, and yeah, taking influence from that.
We played a show once in our friend Serin's back garden, and this neighbor came over and was like really annoyed about all the noise and was telling us our equipment wasn't working properly and all kinds of things. You're awful.
This music is awful.
One thing.
Is he here tonight?
I hope not. One thing she said was like, "Isn't there anywhere else you can go to play this music?"
Sorry, what she actually said was, "There's nowhere you can go where you can play this music."
But
that must be why you're in a back garden, because there's literally nobody would have you.
Exactly that, yeah. But my point is that Wharf Chambers is where we can play this music. I don't know. Most of Leeds is where we can play this music. That's why it's been, to us, is like the perfect like breeding ground for us to experiment and make the music we've made. We wouldn't. I don't know. I've never lived in any other city, but I don't know if we would have been able to make what we've made in any other city, playing at other venues.
Any other highlights people want to say?
Oh yeah, I was going to say having Jack join us, but Jack might say that.
Oh,
Yeah, how's it been, Jack?
It's been actually incredible. The first time I saw DRAAGS was 2 years ago, maybe.
Must be 3.
No, it's not even 2 years. Yeah, because my girlfriend played a gig with you guys, and I just got really entranced by everything that was going on, and and just like the harmony, the lyrics, just the energy, the rhythms were like mind blowing. Then I got a text from Luca in October being like, "Do you want to go on tour with us?" And I actually couldn't believe it for about 2 or 3 days. And I text back being like, I actually got asked to do it on guitar as well. I was like, I can't keep up on guitar, but I can do it on synth. And we did it just before Christmas. We did some rehearsals, and I was like, this is some crazy music to play. Like, and I mean, if anyone's interested, I've actually got some of the sheet music I transcribed to learn some of it, and it is just mental. Yeah.
All the nerds.
Yeah, it's really mental. The chords are mental, and I'm the only one who can play a chord as well. Like, and that's what's mad, is like everyone else is monophonic but me. But it doesn't sound like that in a lot of ways. And also, my highlight that I was going to bring up was when we were in London, and we were in this like tiny little pub, and we walked in, and there was this band already playing, and everyone was just trying to have their pint quietly without looking at the band. So we kind of like assessed the vibe, and we went on, and we were just going through the set, and I couldn't hear my synth the whole way through. So we got to our song CCTV, in which I make a very loud siren sound. And what I hadn't realised is that Luca had asked the sound engineer to turn me up a bit, and I had cranked my fuzz and distortion as loud as it went. So then when I started doing the siren, it was literally just echoing and echoing and echoing around this pub. And that's the loudest I think I've ever heard myself play. And that was just an awesome moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. And then, yeah. Some of them were dancing, some were enjoying it. But it was the last gig of the tour as well. And it was a interesting kind of finish to that tour in a lot of ways. But it was a very like DRAAGS-y finish to the tour, I feel, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I think it's just a lot of the stuff kind of outside of the music and the gigs and everything that's always the highlight for me. Like we've all lived together for this whole period of time and kind of various formations and everything, and it's just about just understanding each other on that deeper level and really getting to connect with so many other people. It's the conversations that happen outside of the gigs and everything, the people that we get to meet. We get to meet all of you guys just making like silly notes. It's really amazing. Yeah, so a lot of that, a lot of the people, a lot of the traveling and the food and things like that. Long, boring car journeys. Yeah.
Stan, have you got an answer?
Greenbelt was pretty mental. We played in like a forest in the dark, and that was a big highlight of ours. That really like finished that summer, and was a real amazing show. So it was really cool. You got to see us there,
and we got to meet Brian Eno as well. What? Oh my goodness!
I didn't even know that.
We've told you that before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you got anything else to ask that? This might cross over, is that when I saw you, very theatrical, like almost like a jesters, like, and there was something pantomime or commedia dell'arte about the show, and I know, Farah, you've just been in an adaptation of The Trial, which again has this like huge big clown energy to it. And I just wanted to ask about, was that intentional to bring that strangeness? Because I go see a lot of punk bands and it's jeans and a denim jacket and great, love it, I'm here for it. But I was like, wanted to find that spirit of the mischievous. And I just wondered if that was intentional or you're just a bunch of weirdos and it just happened.
Right, Luca.
The second option.
Yeah. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, we are a bunch of weirdos. And I think that like clowning and like being a comic is like a massive antidote for feeling shit and also for uniting people. And I feel like, I take a lot of influence from my sister. She's an awesome actor and comic actor, and I used to go and watch her all the time, and like the way that she would be playful and then like interact with the audience, because I think I always used to get pissed off when I used to go see a band. I'm just like, I want to be a part of it. I want to be involved as well. And then like I feel like DRAAGS and like with the other guys, I've always just been like trying to like break that weird boundary of just like, I am at gig, I am musician, gig, and then it like instead of like, you know, making it like an immersive like fun experience. And I mean, did you want to talk about that thing or?
Right. Well, there's this old tradition of clowning in I think it was around France. Right? It was Buffon. Buffon clowning, which the idea of that is that the common people were allowed to go to the royalty and be as humiliating and ridiculous possible, put on these shows where they're absolutely ripping these people to shreds, saying how ridiculous they are with all of their power and their wealth in their ivory towers, and they're allowed to say whatever they want as long as it's in the context of this performance. And I think there's just something really powerful about that, and using humor as kind of a tool to.
But the aim, and the aim of those people, like the clowns, would be like they portray the rich people so badly as awful people that they'd want to kill themselves. So that's the aim, basically.
What a tactic!
Get rid of the fucking billionaires.
Farah, did you have anything to add about clowning and your experience of doing that side of acting and performance?
Well, without meeting them properly, like just having 15 minutes with them and then being able to come up and be as vulnerable and silly and as in sync as we could be. And for me, I felt like I went into my 14-year-old self for a second. And when I was walking by the BBC, I was actually imagining a little stroll, and I actually felt like I can see it. And I really recommend acting school to everyone. I know it's not feasible to do 3 years or 4 years, but I did another bachelor's, like I'm doing another bachelor's now, and it's been life-changing for me because there's an image of ourselves where, you know, it's what you said, like, oh, gig, look good, something like that. There's an image of ourselves. And in dance, I see that block in myself. I still have it. It's getting better. But whenever I'm not speaking and I just have to move, I feel like my self-image becomes really blocking. And I'm finding ways to let go of that and say, just imagine you're speaking, but don't speak. Just imagine you're that silly, playful poet that you feel comfortable in, but without really speaking. Why can't you do that? And to be able to do that and tell the truth, you know, in our way now, is what I've been learning to do. And tonight, and because I want to really celebrate you guys, and I also want to know like why you're splitting up, or why this is your penultimate show as well. I really want to
the question
celebrate
we
you.
were too cowardly to ask.
Luca's moving away. That's all there is.
Yeah, yeah.
To the Midlands?
Yeah.
No. The Midlands would be close enough.
That came after, the initial reason, which basically I got diagnosed with ME, which is basically like chronic fatigue syndrome to the max. And it's just getting pretty hard to like roll around on the floor screaming, as much as I love it. And I think it kind of came to a point where we were doing the most gigs we'd ever did last year. And I was like, this is great fun, but oh my God, I can't do it any longer. And it was just one of those where it was like, we love the music we make, we love doing what we're doing, but it's like one of them where it's like, life is taking me in a different direction with a different energy. And gotta do something different. So that was it, yeah. It's not a Beatles breakup story, sorry.
So do you want to plug the big finale gig that's coming up?
Yeah. You want to do it?
We'll be releasing an album on the 15th of August and doing a accompanying release party. It'll be here. We don't quite know the lineup yet, and we haven't announced it on social media, but these are all welcome. 15th of August here. Yeah. The album's called Amygdala. It's ready to be put out. It's very good. We'll be playing some of the songs tonight.
Yeah, most of the songs in the set tonight are from that album, and we've got some other music that we're still going to be making together, even if we're not gigging and everything. We're still going to be in each other's vicinities.
Yeah,
it's very true.
Wow, beautiful. Thank you so much. And just when you were all playing together, and I think, Farah, you touched on it as well when you said, we get to be joyful. We get to be happy. They're the ones that should be ashamed of themselves. And your liveness and your connectivity and your playfulness and the mischievousness and the fucking all of it is such resistance. And if performance could be activism, well, you've just proven it. I think it can change the world. You've changed my life. It was amazing, and I can't wait to see you perform again in like 15 minutes time.
Yeah, so
we get to do it again. This is insane.
We'll get rid of the beanbags and we'll have a little bit of a boogie. We might not pop on the stage, so maybe we should just plug Vandal Factory podcast.
Vandal Factory podcast.
We've interviewed a whole heap of musicians and poets, performers, plenty of Palestinian artists, queer artists. It's all it's online on wherever you get your podcasts. This'll go out. So, audience, you are going to be on the Vandal Factory podcast. So, as a big finale, can you all make a huge amount of noise and give a load of love to Farah Chamma and DRAAGS?
Thanks, everyone.
Amazing.
See you in 10 minutes.
10-minute break, folks.
Right, this one's about the fucking monarchy. What are you going to say, Simon?
I was just going to say, from a song about shitty landlords to the biggest landowner in the
Parasite.
country, the monarchy.
No matter what any fucking nationalist tells you, we do not need a monarchy. We do not need royalty. We're not fucking ants.
I saw an article the other day that was like, the king is in the like top 10 people of like people paying taxes, and it's like, yeah, because they're fucking taking all our taxes, dickhead.
Not my king, not my monarchy. I don't care about the aristocracy. Not my PM, not my prosperity. To face bitter party funding Talk up a thing.
War on the walls, beat on the tables, lying in the streets, full of the fables. Listen every scream, coughing up the queen. Could hear a scream, a white man scream. Writing in the musical price in the stable. Listen to their cue, cool lines very stable. Virtual reality, hologram majesty. They're like ceremony, stand down ceremony. Tear down the monarchy. Tear down the monarchy.
Dead on the monarchy. Dead on the monarchy.
Jump on the bandwagon, slave and carriage. Stockholm Union, kingdom managed. Morning majesty, what about the tourists? Makes more money with a face money audit. Payback, payback, no one's round the world. Slay back, slay back. It's all in his hands, much like a god cussing out with a leg when they go for a jab. The boy king, no my monarchy. I don't care about the aristocracy. Soon rich begins, bust down foolery, home and away. Robbing all jewelry, costing us millions. Everywhere you go, what's your millions? Put on the show, get Robin Williams, get Alan John. Ding dong, get the one, sing the king song. God save him, God save that. Get them, cut them, love is bad. Not my, yes, not my prosperity.
Two-Face,
it's a party.
Funding the army.
I want a royal kiss, I want to be royal. Helicopter bliss, like to be loyal. Like Oscar baby, like Wimbledon. Strawberry cream, make me calm. Alan Sugar Tickies, post with the pinkies. James Bond, Edel Swans. Diana P, fascinating city. Only one around the world. Not my, yes, not my prosperity. Two-Face, it's a party. One in the army. Ride in the country, arms in the street. Much jubilation, space is the week. I want to roast dinner, I want to hang a bunch of it. Just want to feel like part of something. I do it for Lizzie, do it for Charlie, do it for Disney, do it for the army, I do it for Christmas, Christ the King. Princess, Princess, cake, I say!
Like that skin, I wanna wear him. 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 Like that skin, I wanna wear him.
Wow, to kill it in the crowd. Salute to the fella on the pound. Shoot, everybody get down. Terrorists spotted in London town. Nothing in the bosom of an arsonist. Arsonist, no one ever asked for this. How can anybody listen to your reason? Or hear it for robbery and treason? Royal blood, support your pose, trust me. Take the gold, get and make it rusty. That he leaves behind, monkey and doors. That you see the stash under the floor. What's the reason, what's the cause? Feeling leaking in your pores. If they're leeching off the poor, why are you sleeping on the floor? Every day they're barking up the wrong tree. Kill for oil, kill for king country. Conquer and divide is getting money. I will take the side of the monarchy. Not me. I will take the side of the monarchy.
Not me.
Thanks. I just want to speak to the fact that currently in prison there are 4 protesters called the Filton Four who've been locked up, called Lottie, Sam, Ellie, and Zainab. Oh my God, Fatima Zainab. Yeah, Fatima Zainab. Thank you. And basically they've been locked up. It was an unjust trial for locked up as terrorists, and it's bullshit. They're not terrorists. Our government are the terrorists. And they deserve to be free people for trying to stop Palestinians getting killed. And the reason why the charges are so extreme is because our government and our media and our court system are scared of what happens when we speak up to power. They're scared of when we shine a light on their bullshit. So those people in prison and the Palestinian people need us to use our voices and our bodies now more than ever. So when I say free, free, you say Palestine. Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Stomp your feet.
Fire, fire!
You good? Oh, hang on. Can we big up Vandal Factory one time? Woo! Woo! Can we big up Farah one time? Woo! Yeah. Big up yourselves. Yeah. Right, can someone make a noise into this?
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
So there's a lot of screaming going on, so maybe we can all scream together.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. And again. One more time. That was good. Oh, I needed that. Right, we good?
Yeah!
lifesaver with that fire.
This is our last song. We're DRAAGS. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks to Vandal Factory and to Farah. We have some merch for sale. This is Trouble.
Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks so much to Vandal Factory. Thank you, Henry.
got yourselves again.
Thank you, Nat. Give it up for yourselves. Woo. Give it up for Farah.
Free, free. Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Thanks.